Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm Justin Riley, your host. Stick with us today because we're going to be sampling some great local food from great local restaurants. We're going to be joined by a newcomer to the Restaurant Show, Sliced Deli. They're over on the west side of Madison, right off of Gammon Road. Also, we'll head on up to Waunakee and check in with Robert from Blow and Smoke Barbecue. He's always got some great food for us. And of course, it's never too soon to eat pie. Norske Nook is going to be in the studio with us today. It's all coming up right here on the Restaurant Show, where we stop by the best restaurants in town so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat right here on the Restaurant Show. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. With me now is Cindy from Norske Nook. Cindy, why do you got to do this to me? I mean, really, just all pie? We're going that route?
I brought a few cookies, too.
A few cookies, okay. Well,
to
good.
be fair.
You have some great food at Norske Nook, but of course, pie is kind of the specialty, and you encourage people to order pie first. Because, what's the saying again?
Life is short. Eat pie first.
Eat pie first. I love it. You might die before the end of the meal. So, no, let's hope that doesn't happen. But anyway, you have handed me this brochure before the show started. And I want to make sure I just read this real quick. Make your wedding unique with Norske Nook award-winning pies. Choose a variety from blueberry to raspberry white chocolate. Wedding season, graduation, Mother's Day, Father's Day, it's all coming up. What can Norske Nook do to help make those days or those moments special?
Well, instead of bringing food this time, I really did think about wedding season. I'm sure some of you got engaged over Valentine's Day, or someone you love or know, and might be looking for an alternative for your wedding pie or wedding dessert display.
Sure, right.
So I think it's just a great thing because you get so much more variety than just a piece of cake. But if you want to stick to the traditional cake, you can always add this to your cake.
Yeah.
I love watching weddings that we set up for and the guests mingling. What kind of pie did you have? They're like trading pies. You know, they'll have a couple bites and then they're like, you take this one, I'll take this one. And they get so excited about having pies. So it's just a great way to
And I speak fluent pie, by the way.
Yay.
Where were you 8 years ago when I got married? That's what I want to know.
The men always love the pie idea. They do. They really do.
Pie is great. So talk to us a little bit about what you got here. You got some mini pies up here.
Aren't they adorable?
They're adorable.
Just like the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life.
They're so cute. So cute. I mean, I can almost eat that in one bite.
Yeah, so they're just perfect one serving. I mean, they make a great display or even a favor. You could put them in little boxes like this here. If the guests are too full from their dinner, they can take their pie home with them and for later. So that's kind of a neat idea. So it saves 2 steps. It's your dessert and your favor.
Right.
We also do cookies, as you see here, and we can decorate them in the colors of your wedding or the colors of your flowers. Or we can do our traditional large pies. Those serve 8 to 10. Or we have our smaller one that serves 6.
Okay.
And you can order as many varieties as you want of every kind, so you don't have to just stick to chocolate or white. You can go to 70 different flavors.
Right. Now, this display, I mean, you did a great job setting this up. With this display just looks amazing. Obviously, you guys deliver. You'll deliver the pies.
We will deliver.
And will you set it up to make it look this nice?
If you would like us to set it up, we would be happy to do that for you, yes.
That's great.
We can cut. Usually, we do cut them, or we don't stay around and serve them. You usually have somebody at your venue that'll serve them, but we'll definitely set up your display, deliver them. We also do wedding tastings. So if you're thinking about having this at your wedding, come on in with your family and sit down, and you can taste up to 8 slices of pie with beverage. And that's all complimentary with a booking and a deposit. So
I don't think I'll need the tasting. Just bring them all. Just bring them all to the wedding. It's fine. So obviously I'm looking at some of these flavors like blueberry, and it looks like this is some sort of
cherry crunch.
Cherry crunch, okay.
Traditional apple, death by chocolate.
All right.
Raspberry cream cheese.
Excellent, excellent.
Lingonberry apple, regular cherry. I could go on and on.
Are these all examples of pies flavors that you have year round?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Okay.
You can walk into any one of our locations and pick up any one of these varieties.
Okay. And do you have any that you do seasonally, or are they all just available year
Well,
round?
like strawberries, we're strawberry snobs, so you only get strawberry in the summer.
Okay. Okay. So that's the exception to the
Yeah.
rule then. Okay. So what about these guys here? These are the torts you
Well,
said?
yeah, we can also do them in a sheet pan.
Okay.
So then you get more slices, and you get up to 24 in a sheet pan, but they'd get cut and more look like a piece of cake than they do the pie. But that is an option as well.
And what kind of tort did you say this was?
That one's a pumpkin cream cheese. You will never eat regular pumpkin again after that, I guarantee it.
No, I haven't. I haven't, because last time you were here,
Did I
I
bring
tried one
that?
of those. I don't think it was a tort, but I think it was like another kind of pie. or
Pie, it was
something
probably
like
pie, yeah.
that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's way too good. Way too good. What kind of cookies are these then?
Well, they're just our basic sugar cookies cutouts, and then we frost them. So
Okay.
they're amazing.
Yes, they look amazing. Anything else going on at any of your locations in North Skinnick? You have a bunch of different locations across the state.
Well, we do. We have locations in DeForest, which is our newest one, right here in your backyard.
Yeah, there you go.
And of course, your tradition of up north in Osseo, Wisconsin, which is our original location.
Okay.
And Rice Lake, Wisconsin,
Sure.
and the tourist town of Hayward, Wisconsin.
Okay. Lots of stuff up north, and then one down in South Central, it sounds
Yep.
like. So lots of good things to be had over at Norski Nook. You guys are open for breakfast and lunch.
Breakfast all day. We serve
breakfast all day?
breakfast all day. We're
Okay.
open till 8 p.m. every night.
Open till 8 p.m. Have pie, have something from their great menu, and ask them how they can make your day, whether it's your wedding day, your graduation day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, extra special with some pie. Cindy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. It's always pie occasion.
And always a pie occasion. Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up right after the break, so stick around. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Kansas City style barbecue with Blowin' Smoke. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you're a barbecue fan, you probably know that Kansas City is the place for great barbecue. Unless, of course, you live near Wanakee and near this guy's restaurant. This is Robert Bishop from Blowin' Smoke Barbecue. Thank you for having us.
Thank you again, coming out.
Yeah, I love coming out on location. It's a nice little place, and even when the cooking equipment isn't going, it still smells so good in here, which is amazing. So, in one of our earlier segments, we talked a little bit about the different parts of the brisket,
Right.
and how one of the parts is you use for what you call the burnt ends.
Burnt ends, yep.
Yeah. So talk to us a little bit about what we're going to be doing today.
Well, this is this is what it comes out looking like after you've been smoked.
Okay.
Loses about 2 pounds, but
Wow.
it's cooked down. It looks burnt.
Yeah.
But there's enough fat in here.
Yeah.
That it's just juicy, and we call it beef candy.
Beef candy. All
candy,
right.
yep.
And it does look smaller than what we saw.
Oh yeah,
earlier.
you lose a lot of
Wow.
weight in cooking. Anything you cook for 12 hours is going to shrink up a little.
I suppose. And we talked a little bit about how the prices have changed so much now that people know how to cook brisket properly. So we've gone from, what did you say, 69 cents a pound to almost $3?
Almost $3 a pound. That's
Yeah.
before you trim it out and before you cook it. So you're going to lose twice that again
Wow.
once
Wow.
it's cooked up. But
Closer to $6 a pound then.
Yeah.
So you can find
these are our burnt ends.
All right.
And like I say, they're just like beef candy.
Beef candy.
They're juicy. I don't know if you can see it in there, but just enough fat to keep it juicy. And
Oh, sure, yeah.
12 hours on the smoker's got tons of flavor.
Yeah, and it looks like the fat's kind of infused in the meat too, so it's not
just
like
enough
big
to keep her
chunks.
juicy.
Very
And our
good.
dinners come with 2 sides.
Okay.
All sides are made from scratch. We got potato salad, coleslaw, and put with this one today.
All right.
All served with a pickle.
That's a good meal. That's some comfort food right there.
That is. And nobody ever leaves hungry out of Blowin' Smoke.
I bet. And they get to choose their own barbecue sauce too.
Yes.
So you're not presumptuous enough to think that this is what that goes well with this.
Yep.
You can kind of choose.
Sauce is always on the side. We've got original, spicy, and extra spicy. They're all the same base flavor, just step up the heats.
Sure. Okay.
We've come up with another mustard sauce.
Okay.
That goes really well on ribs and pork. Not so much on the beef,
Sure.
in my
okay.
opinion, but
all right, mustard sauce.
it's a tasty one. Just a little something different. Get a little bored in the wintertime and come up with new things.
We'll have to try that
So-
sometime. So are we? We're making a sandwich. It looks
Yep,
like.
we're
too
going to
here.
also do with the beef.
Okay.
Not the burnt end, but the flat of the beef.
Okay.
We're going to,
So we saw the flat in an earlier segment as well.
right? And that's a little leaner.
Okay.
Leave a little bit of that fat cap on there just to keep it moist. I only smoke this about 6 or 7 hours.
Okay.
But we're going to do the our loaded beef.
All right.
Beef sandwich. It had pickles, cheddar, and red onions.
Okay.
And if you know, pickles go delicious with barbecue.
Absolutely,
So-
yeah. So we're loading it up. That's literally why it's the
loaded
loaded.
sandwich. You can do this with any of our meats. We've got the loaded pork, loaded chicken, all kinds of specialty sandwiches.
Okay. All right. Talk to us a little bit while you're putting that together. Talk to us a little bit about your catering, because I know you do some catering.
We do tons of catering. We've got excellent catering prices, a lot of weddings,
Sure.
graduations, company events, whatever.
And if somebody's interested in finding out more, can they go to your website or just
You
give you a
bet.
call?
Everything's on the website, or you can give us a shout. I like to talk.
Okay.
We do tastings. If you'd like to come in and try something, if you haven't tried us before and you're thinking about a catering,
Sure.
we charge $10 for the catering, but if you book with us,
Yeah.
the tasting's free.
Okay.
It's thrown back to you.
Sure, okay. Do you pay $10 for the tasting, but then you'll take that off of the final bill, basically? it
Yep,
sounds
if,
like?
if you book with us, yep.
Awesome, awesome.
And you
Okay.
get a nice plate. You get to try pretty much everything when you come out.
All right.
So,
All right. So come hungry. If you're thinking about catering, come hungry.
Yep.
Okay.
We do parties from 10 people to 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah. We do the Parade of Homes tour here in Wanakee for the last 5 years.
Wow.
And that's 1,500 people.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah, they're exciting. Makes it.
That's huge.
Yeah,
2,000
yeah.
people. I mean, you have to probably plan ahead, I would imagine, for
Oh
that
yeah,
to make sure that
it's
you're
about
smoking.
almost a week process. The smokers are rolling
Wow.
pretty much, around the clock.
Around the clock
Yeah.
smoking. All right.
A couple days ahead of
Cool.
time. So,
Cool. Do you get a lot of comments from the people in this neighborhood about, hey, the smell just draws me in?
yeah. In the summertime with the patio, we get the families come down with the strollers and
Yeah.
the kids on their trikes.
Led
and
by their nose.
the
like-
family event coming on down to Blowing Smoke here, yeah.
There you go. That's cool. That's cool. So can I try this today?
You sure can. Dig in.
And do I? Where's can we get some barbecue sauce?
Yep,
Do we
here's
have
some original. If you like
This
a little
is a-
spicy, I can get that for you.
All right. I'll start with the original and
Okay.
work my way up from there. So we're gonna try some of the. And this is the what did you call this? sandwich?
Loaded beef sandwich.
Loaded beef
Yep.
sandwich. Okay, we're gonna try this. You ready? I didn't spread the barbecue sauce enough, so I got a little bit of it, but that's very nice. Now, talk to us about some of the awards that you've won, because this is truly award-winning stuff.
Thank you. We've won 2 grand champions. We won over 200 ribbons. Here's a few of them here.
Just a couple.
Yeah, they're not the easiest thing when you've got a group of 24 individuals that have to try your food, all at the same time. It's a little tough to make them all happy at once,
I bet. I
based
bet.
on people's tastes.
And are most of these in Kansas City, or do they?
Most of them were around Kansas City. We traveled. We came up to Wisconsin before I moved up here and did a contest, and actually took 3rd place.
Okay.
But yeah, mainly around Kansas City. There's so many all summer. You don't have to travel too far to go. They're exhausting.
I bet.
A lot of alcohol involved, but I figure if you can get a nice little buzz on, still throw out some good food, we're doing
Sure.
well.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well. You're doing
Yeah.
pretty well. So when you came up to Wisconsin, did you kind of feel like there was a need for a good Kansas City style barbecue?
Not
I
at
mean,
first. Not at first. I went to culinary arts at MATC,
Okay.
and the economy was still kind of down at the time. And my brother-in-law said, "Hey, they love vending carts here in town. You got to check that out." And I still had all my smokers and equipment. So next thing you know, I'm building a vending cart and down the square, and
There you go.
kind of got that going, And I thought I worked in a fancy hotel or restaurant, but this is the path we're heading, and they like the barbecue, so.
Yeah. And
That's what we're doing.
congratulations on all your success, because
Thank you.
your business has grown so much in the last few years, and we're really happy for you. And
We just had our 3-year anniversary Saturday, the 21st.
congratulations.
So 3 years here at the restaurant. And
Awesome, awesome. Well, we always love coming up here, and if you love Kansas City barbecue or any kind of barbecue, come on up to Blow and Smoke Barbecue here in Wanakee. I guarantee you won't leave hungry. Robert Bishop, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having us. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Sliced Deli. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. With me now is Kevin Breitfelder, who is the owner of Sliced Deli. Kevin, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, good to have you on the restaurant show. Now, a lot of people, if you are a West Sider, a far West Sider on Madison, you'll know that this was the restaurant that used to be Arby's over on Gammon Road and is now totally independent slice deli owned by you.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations on all
Thank
that.
you.
On that transition.
Happy to be a solo operator now.
Yeah, good, good. So let's talk a little bit. I want to get right into this. You know, Lent is coming up fairly soon here. What do you have to offer that's on the menu for Lent or people who just are vegetarian in general?
Exactly. Well, we have the fish fillet sandwich. It's North Atlantic cod.
Sure.
So we've got tartar sauce, lettuce on there. Of course, it had to travel here, so it's not quite as hot as it would have been if you just ordered it. But
that's okay.
But that's a delicious sandwich. And here is an example of a vegetarian off the build your own. It happens to be wheat bread, provolone cheese.
Sure.
Some freshly sliced tomatoes. That's the name, by the way, freshly sliced things.
Okay.
The onions, lettuce, and more provolone. So, and of course, you could change up the vegetables, change up the cheese, change up the bread. So that's an example there.
Okay.
Here we've got a butter potato.
All right.
So you could do, of course,
lots of butter on that.
Oh yeah. Well, if you can't have butter, salt and pepper, yes, but it's just not as good without the butter.
What is that? Go butter or go home? Or no, go big or go home?
Let's say
we'll put butter in there.
We'll go with butter. Now here's some sides that all vegetarian or Lenten type things. Jalapeno poppers, so cream cheese, jalapeno peppers.
Okay, great.
Mozzarella sticks, onion rings.
Okay.
Now we cheat a little bit. This is not a vegetarian or Lenten option. This is a chicken dumpling soup.
Okay.
Excellent, excellent soup. We do have a clam chowder and a broccoli cheese.
Nice.
So vegetarian or Lenten friendly. There's also, right now there's 8 soups on the menu.
Okay.
So this is just one of those.
And are you looking to expand that to be more than 8, or are you going to have a rotating 8?
Yeah, 6 to 10 soups, and they will rotate somewhat. There are favorites already. The chicken wild rice, the chicken dumpling, chili, broccoli cheese for sure, clam chowder. There is, of course, the staple chicken noodle. Right. There's an Italian wedding, beef barley. These are good soups, but we change it up, make sure we keep things fresh, and they're nice, hot, affordable soups.
Excellent.
And here we have, of course, all drinks are vegetarian and friendly. Well,
hopefully.
Well, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe. This is fresh squeezed lemonade.
All right, I'm going to try some if you don't mind.
Go for it.
All right, fresh squeezed lemonade. That is the perfect balance of sweet and tart. I love it. Very good. Very good.
You cannot do better than a fresh squeezed lemonade.
Right.
Not bottled juice. So.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's good. So, do you have any new menu additions that you'd like to share with us today?
Yeah, well, this is one of them.
This is one of them. Okay,
I wanted
great.
to make sure we show that off. It's excellent. Right now, we've added a couple other beverages. We have Coke products, and Pepsi products, and Dr. Pepper products. So most of the chain quick service places will sell just one brand. We're selling the whole thing, again, the independent things. We're going to sell whatever we want.
Sure, there you go.
So beverages is what we've added since I was on the restaurant show last. We do have some other good things coming, which will also fit the Lenten menu. We're looking at a tuna salad sandwich, which will be here before Easter arrives. That's the end of the Lenten season.
There you go, right?
Falafel.
Oh, wow.
Which is something you don't find too much in any restaurant, really.
No, not around here anyway.
No, and it's a fava beans, chickpeas base, so that is totally in the realm of that. Our discussion here today.
Right, absolutely.
I think I might have mentioned Cuban sandwich coming. That's just about here. We've got the equipment. We've got everything we need there. That's going to be that probably will be our most popular item, I'm thinking.
I love the Cuban, so I'm going to have to try that for sure. So, I'm just curious to know: do you do all this to go? Is it dine-in only? How does it work at your restaurant?
We have any option. We have plenty of seating.
Okay.
We actually have a drive-through.
Still have that drive-through.
So you can pick it up. I mean, I would not say it's 15 seconds and gone, but it's still very, very fast.
Sure, yeah.
I think our food really, we're real, we're fresh, we're fast.
All right, that's good. Real, fresh, and fast. And let me ask, what is your favorite sandwich over at Sliced?
You know, I think right now, and it does change. I mean, I eat it all, but the gyro or the smoked brisket probably my favorite.
The gyro or the smoked brisket. Okay,
They're
so
delicious.
good things to try. Good things to try. And you have 8 to 10 different soups usually on hand. 8 right now, it sounds like.
8 right now.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, wow, this potato is just so huge in this. Just look at that. It's wonderful.
Yeah, we didn't mention that nice vegetarian or Lenten option. Again, there is also
Yeah.
a deluxe potato, which is more of a meal. This is a good side.
Sure, okay.
But the deluxe potato, butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese, and bacon.
Okay.
And you could do the sans bacon to get the.
to meet the requirement of
course,
Lent.
you should add bacon when at all possible.
When at all possible, add bacon. Bacon is the only thing that doesn't need anything added to it to be good. You add bacon to other things.
Yes.
So, open for lunch?
We're open from 10:30 to 9 daily.
Okay.
Cut off a little early on Sunday, 8
Okay.
p.m. on Sunday.
Okay, so people are welcome to stop in for dinner if they'd like in the evening, but good lunches that will be there at
Lunch,
Slice.
dinner, snacks. We've got great snack items, beverages, quick to go.
Okay.
Probably ice cream as it gets warmer too.
Nice. Always adding over at Slice.
Oh, always changing. Yeah.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much for joining us today.
you, Justin.
We look forward to having you on for the rest of the season here on the Restaurant Show. Thanks for coming in today.
Very much.
Don't go away. There is more Restaurant Show coming up right after the break, so stick around. Thanks so much for joining me here today on the Restaurant Show. I hope that when you are out and about looking for a place to eat or at the local grocery store, you'll consider any one of these fantastic locally owned businesses. That's all for today on the Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.